a Chinese man once said, carrying a book is like carrying a garden of wealth of knowledge in your pocket. Thank you.
Do you enjoy discussions around books?
Definitely. Books that I like. I like explaining what we've read and then also understanding and sharing with others what we've read and saying to them what we think they should read and what would be good for them to read.
And also if they organise stuff, like if we do class assignments like book reviews and stuff, and when I hear like other people do books, then I've like been inspired to go get that book when I hear my classmates talking about it.
I have a lot of discussions. Normally I'm recommending books because my friends don't really read a lot. But
recommend books. Like if books come into like subject of things when we're talking, I'll definitely recommend like, oh, this is an awesome book.
My friend Katie and I, we have conversations. We look at what we're reading, and then we sometimes swap books to see what the other one's reading.
How do I decide what to read? That depends. Sometimes I see a book that catches my eye in a bookstore, or friends recommend some books. I can remember times when friends got me to read particular books, like by telling me about them.
So, a simple thing like is reading to us, that would be helpful.
Because there was a book called Josh, which is my name. So my friend said, oh, look, this book's for you. So I had a look at that, and my friend recommended a James Bond book to me. That was pretty good. I read that whilst I had a holiday in China. So.
It's from your friends?
During the team.
Oh,
that
really?
Is the best time for us to concentrate.
Because it takes a while to find an author I enjoy, and I can't be bothered going through that again.
It's quite hard to find an interesting book. That's part of the reason why I don't read a lot.
I don't really use the library much. I don't know, I just can't seem to find the time.
Reading is good, and I wish I could spend more time reading. It's unfortunate that you never really find time to read nowadays, you know.
Because they don't have a bell, so like we don't know what time it is and all that. So if I'm late for class, I get...
I guess passing remarks made by teachers about a certain book they read the other day or something could encourage learners to read. Last time when I had library lessons, my teacher would recommend books for us to read, and I think that's a great way in encouraging reading amongst learners.
Well, if we like get to stand up in front of the class and tell about an exciting book we read, then yeah, I like.
Yeah, I like talking about it because then you're like, oh, it's so good. And it kind of makes you relive like everything.
Yeah, and if it's a book we've been chosen, we haven't got to choose the book ourselves. I don't really want to tell it to the class because it's not something I've like wanted to read or whatever. Yeah.
I don't think I dislike anything about reading. Maybe sometimes when I'm made to read a particular book that I don't find enjoyable.
I prefer to read proper paper books because I like the feel of the book, but digitally it's easier because it doesn't, like space-wise. I can take my iPad a lot easier than I can take my Nintendo and the book because it's just both in something.
Don't read in class.
And don't force a book on someone. You have because everyone has different tastes, and if a teacher is just giving a book for the whole class, not everyone's going to enjoy it. And also putting like a time limit, you have to read a chapter by this because people want to like, some people enjoy the books at different speeds, and then it's just you can't enjoy it if you're having to rush and worry about all the time things. Yeah. And interesting books for age level, not like olden day books. Yeah. Because that really bores us.
But reading in class is like, I can't do it because it's just too distracting.
Yeah, people are talking to
you. And you have to get into your own environment and to really enjoy it anyway, so I just think reading in class is like a waste of time, like silent reading and things like that.
Yeah, because we just talk.
I'd say make sure that the people are comfortable when they're reading and that they actually like the book.
And if they tell us about an exciting book or something, then I might go out and read it.
Book trailers are good, or if movie trailers come out and you haven't read the book, then that's a lot of like makes you want to read it.
Yeah.
Like when Hunger Games started coming out, my sister's like, oh my gosh, it's an amazing book. And I read all of them and I was like, wow.
Yeah, if the teacher would have just said read Hunger Games, I probably wouldn't have. But if they showed us the trailer, I'd be like,